Hello viewers, this is a Lakewood HV-18 high velocity fan from 2008. And while these are not the greatest high velocity fans out there, the airflow is acceptable. It's not something to write home about like the older Lakewood HVs, but the reason why I have this and the reason why I like it is because this is a very important piece of Lakewood history. As Lakewood closed down in the late 2000s, this would be one of the last few fans Lakewood ever produced. Here's a quick look at the box. As you can see, it has the newer Lakewood logo on it. This was purchased from Ace Hardware. Unfortunately, I don't know exactly what it cost, but I think, if I remember correctly, it was kind of ridiculously expensive. Here's the side of the box. And you can pause the video to read what this says. Here's the other side of the box. Here is the top of the box. And lastly, here's the bottom of the box. Looks very similar to the top, except it's got a little bit of additional information over here. I do have the manual for this, but it's not particularly exciting, so I didn't bother to dig it out for this video, so it won't be featured here. But if you do want to see it, I will be happy to post it. Just let me know if you want to see it. Before I start it up, let's take some closer looks at the fan itself. Here's the badge. Here's a look at the side of the fan. As you can see, it's really quite thin. Has the cord wrap on the back. Look at the motor. 3-speed switch. That's the same switch that they used on the HV9s. Unfortunately, you can't really see the information tag on the motor due to how the switch is mounted. But the power rating is 0.9 amps, which is unfortunately low. Even the box fans, I believe, are 1 amp. Here's the information tag on the front of the fan, or on the back of the badge rather. As you can see, there's no date code like there was on the early 2000s HV9s. There's the power rating of 130 watts. Doesn't give amps though. As cheap as this is, it does actually have a riveted blade set, which is pretty nice. It's got a 5 microfarad capacitor, and it does have a 3-pin plug. One last thing I'll note about this fan before I start it up, which is kind of an obscure thing about it, is the stand. It comes apart actually into several pieces, which is kind of peculiar. I've never heard of that before. As you can see right there is one of the disconnection points. There's also one on the other side. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this thing going. We're testing on 123 volts. Go ahead and switch this over to amps. Okay, I'll start it off on high speed. drawing 0.99 amps, that's right where it should be. Okay, now we'll go down to medium. .77 amps. And low. Which is drawing 0.71 amps. No, it's up to 0.72. Very gentle airstream on low. Okay, now I'll go back to high and then I'll do a spin down. Here's the power draw up to high. This doesn't really have much of a startup sound, but I'll try to record it anyways. Here's high. Then medium. And low. Okay, so that's all for the Lakewood HV-18. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. Out.